Hello and welcome to another TLT update. Just want to share my thoughts about this ticker. We want to keep it short and focused on the smaller time frame. It's getting quite messy here on this chart, as you can see, but we're still moving in our price channel. So the price is still respecting the channel boundary lines. So we have this lower boundary line, which is currently coming in around $85.60. Upper boundary line, if we tested it now, around $87.70. What we have seen that the market has held our key levels here. So you might remember that from a structural point of view, we had from these potential significant swing lows around the 22nd of May, we had a 5-wave move up, and then a pullback here. Okay, price reacted, but only in 3 waves. Came down again, still support holding, but moved up again. Yeah, but then all of this is kind of a 3-wave move. Came down again. So the idea was that maybe all of this was a 1-2 setup with a wave 2 bottomed here. But now we're moving up again in very, very messy ways. So I'm considering that some kind of a diagonal pattern is at play here, in which, but then again, the wave count doesn't need to change at all. So we talked about all of that in the last video update just a couple of days ago, or no, before the weekend. So the idea was, hey, maybe wave 2 or wave B bottomed here on the 16th of June, like a week ago. And we're now moving up in wave C or 3. And this here could be a diagonal pattern because, so a diagonal pattern is a 5-wave move from down here, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And honestly, if it's a diagonal, it probably is more likely that it's the white scenario, best I can tell, at least at the moment, which means the risk is that up here, once we have all 5 waves up completed, as shown here, that this is forming some kind of a B wave top, because a wave 3, as shown in yellow, circle 3, cannot be a diagonal pattern. A third wave can never be a diagonal pattern, yeah? And unless we're dealing with a slightly different subwave structure, but I would have to see more data for that. So for now, this is what I'm tracking. Still tracking higher prices. So we talked in previous video updates here about these previous swing lows, key levels, they are holding. So the focus can remain on higher prices, especially as long as these are still holding and we're holding also the upper boundary, the lower boundary line of the trend channel. What could happen now is that this is a B wave pullback, a B wave in an internal third wave of a diagonal. Next push higher might take us above the upper boundary line of that channel. We will see. We will see. If this indeed is a diagonal structure, then the rally from the 20th of June low to the 23rd of June high seems like a 3-wave move in an A wave, which means there is an ideal support area located here, Fibonacci support, between $86.17 and $86.82. So this would be standard Fibonacci support that we need to watch. Okay, this is now being tested. So as long as we're holding the $86 level, let's call it an AB setup is a plausible interpretation. And then from there, we might see a C wave rally that can take us then higher, ideally even above the upper boundary line there of the trend channel. But below $86, we could explore whether maybe this wave 2 is extending. That would be another alternative scenario, valid as long as the swing low from the 16th of June holds. Yeah, because again, we can say, okay, maybe because of a 3-wave move up here, this is wave 1, A, overshooting B wave, C wave, which could technically go a little lower, but must hold above the 16th of June low. So it would be a, let's say, a bullish alternative. So yeah, just a quick update on TLT. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.